Hello! Welcome back to another vlog, Today is Monday, November 5th. It is 12:08 in the afternoon. I worked this morning and now I'm home, obviously, and I'm just kind of chilling. Work's been pretty good. It feels kind of weird to be filming right now because I kind of took a little bit of a break from YouTubing after the Halloween season because, you know, it's very stressful because, like, I try to film looks, edit them, upload them, and then I had literally life took a shit on me and everything just started to go wrong. So I don't know, for those of you who follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, all that stuff, but my main computer that I do my editing on, because I have two computers, I have one in my back room and I have a laptop. Well, the one in my back room, which had 2 months worth of videos on there, that computer's hard drive completely crashed, so I lost everything. And by everything, I mean everything. So I was even more stressed out trying to finish up the Halloween season, all while trying to figure out my computer. So I had to take that in to get fixed. Unfortunately, it was not able to be fixed at all. I had to get an entire new hard drive put in and a whole new operating system put in. I have no idea what happened, but that was that. So that was the first thing that happened. So after I got that back and got that back up and running, I wanted a little bit of a break. I was like, you know what? I am not going to stress myself out over this. I'm just going to take a few days off and start back up when I feel mentally ready again. So here I am vlogging again, and so yeah, my computer is back up and running. It is fixed. And then Halloween happened, which I always work every Halloween, but this is the first year that I didn't have to close on Halloween, so that was really exciting. So I came home, I handed out candy to trick-or-treaters, which was kind of bittersweet because that's something I always did with my dad. We would always just sit outside and hand out candy. So this year I did it by myself, which was fine. I like doing that. Like, I love trick-or-treating as a kid. I love Halloween, so I wanted to hand out candy, so I did that. And then of course I had a Halloween movie marathon. But yeah, and I took down all my Halloween decorations already, and I'm going to be decorating for Christmas on the 15th, so in 10 days. I will try to vlog that for you guys as well. But yeah, I've just been really busy with like everything technical wise and just my life, just trying to get in a good headspace again so I can pick up where I left off on YouTube. There's a blue jay outside. Oh my gosh. I see them all the time. Yep, it's just in the tree chilling. I've just been busy, guys. Like, it's been crazy. And then also, Friday is when life decided to take a shit on me again. And it's kind of funny because in my last vlog, and I don't even think I included that part in, but I vlogged about how I needed to schedule an oil change for my car because it was due. I really needed to get an oil change. I just talked about how, like, my car has been doing really good, like everything, like I love that car, everything has been going smooth. And as I was editing the vlog, I actually deleted that entire part. And the reason I did that is because I didn't want to jinx myself, because every time I say that things are going good, things go bad, especially when it involves a car. So I completely deleted that part, but of course that didn't work. I still jinxed myself because Friday I went and got my oil changed, everything was fine. They called me back up and they said the Cavalier is losing its brakes. The brake lines are both going, one is leaking and one is completely rusted out, and you shouldn't be driving it anymore. I about fell on my ass because, one, my biggest fear in the entire world is driving. Two, I did not know my brake lines were that bad, to the point where I shouldn't even be driving the damn car because the brakes could go out. Could you imagine me driving down the road and my brakes going out? Could we just just talk about how fucking terrifying that would be. I would literally never step foot in a vehicle again, like never ever. So I learned that on Friday that both of my brake lines are complete shit and I need to get them replaced. And I asked them, I said, okay, like, you know, safety in my mind is priceless. Like, and that car doesn't even have 50,000 miles on it. It's a really good car. I live in Michigan, so we have very like rough winters and very cold winters. So it's not uncommon to hear about brake lines rusting out. It's very common. So I wasn't that surprised by it when they told me that. I mean, I was surprised because it's like, holy shit, that's serious. But at the same time, I wasn't surprised because it's fucking Michigan and everything is cold and rusting in the winter. So I said, well, okay, how much would that be? Like, what would you quote me if I were to get this fixed? And they said, well, around 300 to 1,000. And I said, okay, why such a big gap? And they basically, and I must have had dumb written on my forehead because they looked at me and they said, well, if we go up in there and try to replace your brake lines, like we might hit your fuel line, so we might have to replace that too. So don't hit my fuel line? Like, what the fuck? Like, how about you leave my fuel line alone and how about you be careful and just do the brake lines? Like, my fuel lines are fine, it's just my brake line. So the fact that you literally just looked at me and said, well, we might hit your fuel line, so don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, dealerships literally are awful to women. Every time a woman brings a car in, they are going to tell you, you have this, 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 and this wrong. Because you're a woman, women don't know anything about cars, so they're gonna spend all this money and they're gonna be making bank when really there's nothing wrong with your car. So I looked at them and I said, okay, well, I'm not taking it here then because that's complete and utter bullshit. So I called my mechanic, the one I usually always go to, and to him what was going on, and he said, okay, well, I'll quote you probably around 500. And I was like, thank you. That sounds a lot more reasonable than $1,000. So basically, and a lot of people on Twitter were like, if it's just the pads, just go get new pads. And it's like, no, it's not just the pads. It is the entire line that is completely rusted. And that is absolutely just terrifying. Like, I can't even, if I would have waited a little bit longer, because I didn't really need an oil change, I just wanted to get it done before winter started because we are going to be getting snow soon. So I just wanted to get it done and out of the way. If I would have waited any longer, I probably would have lost my brakes like on the highway or something. And that just terrifies me. So I am grateful that they found that. But I'm very anxious to see what my mechanic is going to say when he looks at it, because he's not gonna, like, you know, rape my wallet, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you are a new car owner, or if you just got a car and you know nothing about, like, you know, taking it to somebody, here's my advice. Don't go to a dealership because they're gonna charge you a fucking arm and a leg. Find a decently priced mechanic who is going to be honest with you, who isn't going to take advantage of the fact that you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I am not driving my Cavalier. I will be driving it either today or tomorrow because that's when I am bringing it to my mechanic. So I pray to God that I make it to my house, to my mechanic's house, which is about a 25-30 minute drive, without my brakes going out. So I will be bringing you guys with me for that. I'm waiting to hear back from him when he wants me to drop it off. So that's that. Just been trying to just be like, it's okay, everything is fine. Oh, like that meme with the dog sitting at the table surrounded by fire. This is fine. Like that's me. I'm that dog. I really wanted to take a nap, but I'm just really worked up and really anxious because I just want to get my car to my mechanic so he can look at it. I have a 2002 four-door Chevy Cavalier and I love that car. I know a lot of YouTubers have like G-Wagons and Escalades. Like, fuck that shit. I drive a 2002 Cavalier and I fucking love that car. And when I got it, it only had 40,000 miles on it. Like, really, really good car. So I want it to be fixable. I want to be able to save it because it's just too good of a car to just junk. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I get rid of a car that doesn't even have 50,000 miles on it yet to get something that's gonna have more miles on it? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping and praying it's not going to be super expensive, which if it is, that's fine, because like I said earlier, like my safety is priceless and people around me, their safety is priceless, and I don't want to be careless and just keep driving it and have my brakes go out and potentially hurt and kill myself or somebody else. So I don't care how much it is. Obviously, if it's going to cost more than the car is actually worth, that's a little iffy, but I mean, if he said 500, I'm like, perfect, like, let me write you a fucking check, because I am ready to have that shit fixed. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I've been talking for almost 20 minutes now, and I need a drink because my throat hurts. So I'll talk to you guys in the next clip. Bye. Look at how pretty it is. All the leaves. Are you begging? My food's all gone. Hi, Chuckleberry. What are you doing? Spectrum has a wide range of positions available, so find the right opportunity. Hush, make it boy. Just go to jobs.spectrum.com. Chuckleberry. Hey guys, so I just got out of work. I'm using my phone to vlog because I forgot my vlog camera inside, but I am about to drive my Cavalier to my mechanic's house. It is pouring rain out right now, and I just hope I can make it there and back without my brakes going out, and it is coming down. I have about a 25-minute drive right now. It's 9:45, and I'm gonna meet my mom there and she's gonna bring me back home, but I wanted to vlog my drive, so I'm a little scared. Just because, one, I don't like to drive in the rain, and two, you know, I don't know how like my brakes are right now. So here we go. Wish me luck. It is coming down right now, holy shit. But yeah, I'm like, my stomach is freaking killing me because I'm just so nervous. Like, my brakes feel fine, but I don't know if they could literally go out at any second. So it's gonna be a very scary drive, and it is pouring down rain right now. Like, the weather is so bad. But I'm taking back roads to my mechanic's house, so just in case, I can go really slow, I can put my hazards on, and hope for the best. Yeah, I can literally barely see anything. So I hope you all are doing well. Hopefully I don't die, because I would much rather crash, which sounds like horrible, but I would much rather crash going like 40 than crash going like 70, you know what I'm saying? So we're just hoping for the best here. Oh, thank God, the rain is lighting up, so looks like it's gonna be a dry ride the rest of the way, thank goodness. Okay, we're coming up at the first intersection, so I'm stepping on my brakes. Okay. Woo! We stopped! We're almost to a full and complete stop. Alright, so I'm at this one, so I have one more to go through. And the rain is starting again. Fuck me. I hate driving in the rain. I don't like driving in the snow. I don't like driving in the rain. Woohoo! I made it. Ah, putting that bitch in park. I frickin' made it. Thank Christ. Hey guys, I am now officially home from my scary drive. I dropped my car off, my mechanic now has it. So right now I am go through all of my paperwork because, you know, when you're an adult you have like paperwork that you need to keep and stuff, and this thing is like completely breaking open. So I went to the dollar store and I got a couple more of these like file organizer things. So I'm gonna go through all my paperwork and get rid of stuff I don't need and just kind of reorganize everything. And then Avril has a grooming appointment tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow. Thank goodness. Thank you for coming with me on my very, very scary drive that I went on today. I probably wouldn't have been able to do that alone, so thank you for being there as a companion. I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys in the next clip. Bye. Hello. It is currently November 7th right now. It is 12:15 in the afternoon. You're probably looking like, oh my God, what car are you in? As you can see, I have Jackal and Avril's back there as well because we are taking little Miss Avril to the groomers today, and I am in the Jeep. You guys remember this from like some of my older vlogs, but I am back to driving this puppy for a little bit until I can get my car back. So it is so different to drive this car because it's so much bigger, and I got so used to my Cavalier that this one just feels like a fucking truck. So yeah, I'm gonna get a coffee, I think, before I go and drop her off because I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. I ate, so I know it's not a hunger headache, but I don't know if it's like a caffeine headache coming on or what. So yeah, her appointment's at 1, and her groomers is really, really close to me, but I always leave early for things. Like, I don't know why that is, but I think like when I was a kid, whenever I had an appointment, my mom would always leave like an hour before. So that just kind of stuck with me as an adult. Like, oh, we have to leave an hour before the actual appointment, even if it's like 5 minutes away. We're supposed to get snow soon, so I'm hoping I can get my car fixed and back before the snow hits. That would be ideal, but you know, you never know. Yeah, I have not driven this thing in so long. For those of you who don't know, this is Shane's Jeep, and he was nice enough to let me use it while my car is getting fixed. A lot of people gave me shit about talking to Shane again because I went to a Halloween party a few weeks ago and I invited Shane to come with, and you know, we didn't break up on the best of terms. We're not back together. For those of you who are wondering, absolutely not. We're friends, and friends help each other out, and that's what we're doing. Okay, so I just got here. I'm like really early. I'm like a half hour early. Couldn't vlog anymore on the car ride just because I have no place to put my camera, and it was really windy and bumpy, and so yeah. But I'm here now. I'm going to drop off little Miss Avril. She's ready for her grooming appointment. And then Jackal just came along for the car ride. So, yep, I'm gonna go inside and drop her off, and I'll be back. Guess what, you guys? I got my car back! Yay! So I got my little Cavalier back last night. My mechanic was able to replace both the brake lines that needed to be replaced. He also rotated my tires, and it only cost me $300 for everything. So I am super happy. My car is safe and ready for winter. She has fresh oil, her tires are ready, her brake lines are good. I am so excited. So it is about 1:30 right now. I worked this morning, and as you can see, I have the dogs. Avril's back there again. I have the dogs with me again because we are actually on our way to Jackal's vet appointment today. Since he is considered a senior, he has to start going every 6 months now, and usually I wouldn't read too much in that just because I don't feel like it's necessary because Jackal is a very healthy dog. However, I feel like he is having issues with his left anal gland again, and I also found a little bump on like the side of his back, so I just figured screw it, I'm just gonna take him in and get him all checked out, make sure everything is a-okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. I'm a little anxious, and I'm not anxious for the drive, I'm anxious for the actual appointment because Jackal is not very friendly, he's not very nice, and it's really embarrassing when I take him to the vet and he, you know, barks like that and gets so aggressive like that. Like, I don't know if that's common. Like, if you work in a vet's office, is that common or is that like rare? Because I feel like every other dog that goes in there is just so sweet and so nice, and then I bring in Jackal and he's just so incredibly mean. So I don't know, I'm just a little nervous about it. So I'm having my mom meet me there actually because she's gonna come in and help. That is where we are going right now. I will let you guys know how his appointment goes on the way home. So wish me luck. Are you ready, bud? He's ready. did so good. Like, he was so well behaved. He didn't bark, and even if he did, it was like a very muffled bark. Everything looks really good. His anal glands were good. His left one was a little impacted. Well, not impacted, but like full. But no infection. His right one looked good. And that little bump on his side, she said it could be like a hive or like a cyst. So she said just to keep an eye on it, and if it gets like bigger or changes in texture or anything, that I need to take him back in. He was also due for like a fecal parasite exam thing where you take like a sample of his poop. I was gonna do that today, but because I got my car back, I had to pay for the repairs on my car, so money's a little bit tight. I met the budget perfectly for his vet appointment today, but if I would have done that parasite exam, I would have messed everything up. And I feel like because he's an indoor dog, he's not an outdoor dog. He very rarely ever goes outside, so I just felt that wasn't necessary. He's done. He looks great. He's healthy. His teeth look good. Now I am on my way to go get some gas, and then I am going to head home, and I'm probably going to start editing this vlog because then I have to go to sleep really, really early because I have to be to work tomorrow at 4 a.m. instead of my usual 4:35. Now I have to be there at 4 in the morning because we have a huge catering order that needs to get done, so we have to get there extra early to get all the coffee brewing and whatnot. Also, a lot of people ask me, how did you get over your fear of driving? And I talked about this a little bit in the past, but you guys can't see it, you know, while I'm driving, but I'm actually very nervous whenever I drive. I have a very good way of controlling it and a very good way of hiding it. And also, I'm not on any like unfamiliar roads, so I don't get as nervous. But whenever I'm like on the highway or I'm driving somewhere that I'm not familiar with, that's when my anxiety is kind of like spikes. But I always have it when I drive, like that. It never goes away. I just have a really good way of hiding it, I guess you could say.
I'm offering
Was this Frank Sinatra?
To kids from 1 to 92.
How weird.
It's been said.
The second I turn the radio on, it's a Frank Sinatra.
Merry Christmas.
Nice Frank Sinatra on West Michigan's Christmas station, Star 105.7.
Oh my God.
My name's Teresa Lucas. So happy to let you know, besides the awesome music,
I literally turn the radio on and it's a Frank Sinatra Christmas song. What the fuck? So I got gas, I'm all filled up. So now I am going home and I'm getting weird stares. Okay. There's like someone really creepy walking and I've never seen him in my town before, so I'm gonna drive somewhere else because I don't want him to know where I live. I know that sounds weird, but when you live alone and you're a female, you don't want creepy ass people following you or knowing where you live. So to avoid that, I'm going to go get a coffee. I kind of wanted a coffee anyway, but yeah, whenever I see someone that I don't know in my neighborhood or in my town, it makes me uncomfortable. So if I'm driving, I drive somewhere else so they don't know where I live. I don't know, but I'm gonna get a coffee. I'll talk to you guys later. Here it is, the first snowfall of the season. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love watching the snowfall. I could literally watch it all day. Like, it's just gorgeous to me. Hello guys, so today is Friday, November 9th. It is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. I am wearing the exact same sweatshirt that I was wearing a few days ago, so don't at me, okay? Like, it still smells good. So today was also the launch day for the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Alien collection or holiday collection. I did pick up a few things from there, so I will do, you know, videos on me showing you everything I got. I will of course show it in the vlogs like I always do. I just wanted to pop on here because I realized I completely forgot to show you guys the last session that I had on my sleeve. So you guys know this has been a very long, exhausting process. Basically, I've been trying to work on this sleeve pretty much all year for the most part, and I am finally in the home stretch. So on the 26th, I had another session done and we filled in 2 more flowers. So I figured I would go ahead and show you what those look like in this vlog because I always forget what I show and what I don't show, and I completely forgot to show you. So here's how my sleeve is looking so far. If you want to know how much time and money I've been putting into this, I have had, I think, 4 or 5 sessions, and I've spent $1,200 so far on the bottom half of my arm. So you guys know I got this bottom rose right here, this like really pretty orange one. Then I got this purple one that wraps all the way around here. And the last 2 that I had done is right here. So we filled in this big guy right here. It's just kind of like a pink and red rose. This is the biggest flower out of all of them on my arm. So we filled that one in, and then we started to fill in the little bud down here. Next time I go in, he's gonna go through this big one again and highlight and then finish off the little bud. And then the only thing we have left to do is just add a couple more leaves, maybe do some sort of background, because my elbow is still very empty. It's empty on purpose because I'm absolutely terrified of the pain. So I do have to figure out what I want to do with my elbow. But yeah, so that is how it is all looking so far. It is coming together so nicely. They are absolutely gorgeous. The colors on them are just breathtaking. I'm just like in shock at how gorgeous this is. And literally, when I got this rose right here, it hurt like hell for 1 week after I got it. Like, getting it wasn't too bad. Like, you know, obviously it's not like the most comfortable thing to get done, but it wasn't like painful. The worst part was like the entire whole next week. It was so incredibly painful. It hurt like a bitch. That just means he got deep down in there and saturated that color, which I am very happy with. So yes, that is what my sleeve is looking like. We still have to finish off that leaf too, if you're noticing that. But he didn't want to get like, you know, needles and color out just to do one leaf. So he's going to do that next time with a bunch of the other ones for my wrist to finish covering up that little Frankenstein flash tattoo. I am going to be keeping Jackal's name there. So, but yeah, it's coming along really nicely. And yeah, what do you guys think? Make sure you let me know down in the comments. Hey, hi there, how are ya? So today is Saturday, November 10th. It is about 3:45 in the afternoon, and I had a huge filming day. Well, not like huge, but I got everything done that I wanted to. So yeah, I filmed 4 videos. 2 of the videos I had to refilm from back when my hard drive crashed. So I got those refilmed, and I have them all imported and everything, and saved on my memory card just in case. So yeah, I woke up this morning at like 7:30. I took the dogs out, I showered, I had breakfast, and then I just started filming. So I'm pretty much starting to like wrap up my day, but I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm probably gonna make something to eat. For those of you wondering, my lips is not androgyny, very, very close. This is actually Human Nature by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's kind of like androgyny's sister. This was last Christmas. This was one of his holiday releases. And then my eyes are the Thirsty palette. My eyeliner's kind of rubbing off, so just kind of ignore that. So yeah, the eyes were done with the Thirsty palette. Got my vlog all caught up. I got a video ready to post for tomorrow. I filmed today, so, and I posted a picture on Instagram today. Like, I'm feeling accomplished, so it is time to eat. And Uh-oh, where's the puppy? I lost the puppy. There she is. Here's the big girl. Baby. Yeah, dimmy baby girl. Oh, look at that tummy. Look at that tummy. Yeah. Over here. Can you sit? Good girl. So there was what Avril looks like after her grooming appointment. She looks so nice and so pretty. And they gave her this cute bandana. It's kind of like a, like, oh, it has little puppies on it. Uh-oh, is somebody jealous? Hi, big guy. How's my boy? How's my chuckleberry? So yeah, that little bump that I found was like right... Oh, it feels like it's gone because I don't feel it anymore. Yeah, but I felt that little bump on him like right here, and it's obviously gone, so it must have been like a hive or something. Like, I don't know if he like got something in his mouth and he kind of had like a little allergic reaction, but it's gone. You look good. Looking like a handsome dog. Aw, are you guys kissing? How is everybody? Mama's hungry. They get so jealous of each other. Like if I pet one, the other one just goes freaking nuts. Oh, angry. He's my good boy. Yeah, did my check a bit? Oh, big yawn. What are you doing over there? Avril, hey, come here. Sit. Shake. Good girl. Yeah, she just recently learned how to shake too, so that's something new in puppy development. Oh, honey, careful. Gonna break my lens. I think I'm going to end this vlog here because it is about maybe 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes, and then I'm going to be starting another one really soon because my sister is coming over next week and we are going to decorate for Christmas. Really, really excited about that. I'm just gonna set you guys up here. So I'm gonna have, oh, I gotta pee. Oof, I gotta pee real bad. I'm gonna have one of my Stouffer's spaghetti with meat sauce just because I don't feel like cooking anything. The main reason is because I just did dishes and I don't want to like dirty a bunch of dishes up again. So this is quick, easy, and filling. So I'll just have one of these. Boom. I'm probably going to have some chip dip and some chips and my Gatorade to eat. Also, can we just talk about how epic my shirt is? Just do it later. If that doesn't describe me, I don't know what does. I'm watching football. This is the Northwestern something and the Iowa something. I don't know, I just have it on for noise. My food's done. I'm so excited. Ooh, steaming up the camera. Yum. All right, so I have my lunch all ready to go and I'm going to watch some YouTube videos and edit and eat my lunch. So I am going to end this vlog here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe and make sure you stay tuned very, very soon for another vlog. I love you guys and I will see you in my next one. Bye!